Hello, this is not a spring chicken. Yes, can you believe they just released, yes, the new Dancing with the Stars. And can you imagine a member of Congress, Tom DeLay? Oh man, you never know what's going to happen with Dancing with the Stars, but is that the hot topic? Or do you still want to know how the White House got your email address? So for now, we're going to bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. The White House appears ready to drop the public option.
And BS, that's the biggest bunch of BS, because I'm trying to tell people the White House is playing good cop, bad cop. It looks like he understands the will of the people, but it is that bad Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid that are going to push the public option through.
Shame on them, but he's of course doing this all for the people, right?
That's right. And then they said the Senate Republicans are pushing the option of co-ops, which they know isn't going to get through the Senate, which means there's going to be no health care reform whatsoever.
Well, you know, it's always easy to propose something when you know it's not going to get approved.
That's right.
I mean,
but they're going to get the public option. The Democrats don't need anybody to push it through both houses. They're just going to look bad if they do it.
Ah.
But they did say this morning that they said a large majority of the independents feel that this president is the first president in the history of the United States to become a lame duck president after 7 months in office.
You think so?
They said he can't possibly get reelected.
Oh. Now, you know, I'm always, you know, we talk about the Democrats will look bad. Is that like going to our frenemies saying if you don't do that, you won't be a respected member of the international community? Like, who cares?
Well,
they really don't care.
But another thing this morning was said, Obama controls the White House, he controls the House, he controls the Senate. He said they're acting like a bunch of kids with a video game, and that all of them want to play, but they don't have the cartridge to put in the machine.
Really?
And the cartridge being the will of the people.
Oh, we could do a reenactment of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, cash for clunkers could be a driving force.
Oh yeah, they figure it's going to be the answer to reviving the entire community is Cash for Clunkers. The Cash for Clunkers doesn't work. Nobody's getting any of the money. They showed you, this morning they showed the total contempt for Cash for Clunkers. They used one of these Bigfoot trucks to crush cars. Then they put the cars on trailers and took the cars over to a dealer to trade in for Cash for Clunkers.
What?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't say they have to be drivable. Only that they can be taken from one place to another.
Oh, that's true. And since they're going to disable them anyway.
Yeah.
That's right. North Korea agrees to resume joint projects with South Korea.
And then then threaten them with nuclear retaliation.
Tropical storm Claudette brings heavy rain to the Florida Panhandle.
Yeah, and that's being followed by Hurricane Bill.
Yeah. Does that give no? Shall we joke with that? I was going to say, we know something's going... There's a hurricane named after you. No, actually, the names, they just recycle because the next hurricane will start with a C, right?
Yeah, hey, look, the sun is starting to pop out. Amazing.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 1,000 still stranded in Taiwan as foreign aid arrives.
I don't understand. Taiwan is an island in a modern country. It's not like they're cut off from civilization.
Milwaukee mayor hospitalized after a pipe attack.
Well, he came to the rescue of somebody, and then the guy hit him with the pipe.
I know. Isn't that atrocious?
Where were the bodyguards for the mayor of the city? This is a big city, which means he would have had police around him.
Do they really have bodyguards with them?
He didn't have any, which makes you wonder why was the mayor of a large city out in a section of town with no
bodyguards.
See?
That's true. Liberals in House and Senate public option or no bill, period.
That's what John Dean has said today. He said it cannot be passed in the House without the public option. Everybody knows that, which is why they say the bill is now totally dead. Well, they're already blaming it on George Bush.
Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
Stocks could pull back as earnings season winds down.
Well, they're finding out that all of a sudden that these great profits that these businesses were taking were all paper profits. People weren't buying anything, and therefore you can't declare a profit if nobody's buying anything.
Big bounty offered in Scotland Yard jewel heist.
God, everybody, it got half a brain. You know somebody on the inside was responsible. You can't walk in wearing a phony latex face and not have people notice it.
I think you would notice.
First you start with the security guards, then you start with the people at the counters. I mean, like the whole business.
They actually walked in with that on and nobody noticed?
They walked in with latex faces like on Mission Impossible, which everybody can tell is a phony face if it was, okay, when they take the face off at the end, everybody knows how phony it is.
Which means, like maybe somebody was asleep at the job.
Lots of people.
Yeah. Mexico cartels go from drugs to full-scale mafias.
Well, yeah, because that's how, the mafia was basically a small organization in New York and Chicago, and then they got into the drug business and became an international business.
Oldecam's comments on the headlines of today now being copied on Saturday Night Live.
I know, isn't that something? I'm a big hit international.
I mean, and we have the track record to show we've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Iran defies condemnation, expands opposition trial.
The people don't seem to understand that they don't care. They don't. Dictators don't generally care what people think of them.
Oh, sounds like some other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course you can become responsible members of the international community.
Which they don't care about.
Yeah, Bay Area Rail and Union reached tentative agreement to avoid strike.
Yeah, basically it was how much money they were going to not get. And that's something.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to have a strike. They'd agreed that they were going to have to take pay cuts, but how much pay cut was what this was all about.
Magnitude 6.8 quake strikes off Japan.
Yeah, it was basically to hit Japan, it would have been an ungodly disaster.
That's really big.
That's right.
Chrysler to make Fiat in Mexico report.
Yeah, isn't that a good one? That, we're going to be, like everybody knew the jobs were going out of the country except for the unions who believed Obama.
Taliban threatens polling stations in Afghanistan.
Well, I mean, when you can drive right up to the NATO headquarters and set off a bomb, you know the
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. China stocks drop, driving Shanghai Composite Index below 3,000.
But their recovery is a massive success. They're actually got an 8% growth, which nobody in the history of the world has had an 8% growth, but they've got it.
How is that?
Well, because Obama experts have said they do.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sibelius, talk of death panels is scare tactic.
Okay, I'm going to give you the official definition of death. It's end of life. That is what the panels are called. End of life, which means they are legally death panels.
Especially if that's the legal definition.
That's right.
Conservatives take on liberals in the blogosphere. Now that one's a last.
I know, they don't have a clue as to how to do this stuff. Not a clue.
Credit card issuers have the last laugh.
Well, yeah, because they're sticking everybody anyway. Obama said it wouldn't happen, and the leeways in the laws give them the opportunity to screw people before the law takes effect.
They didn't remember that one.
I know.
Actors' U.S. detention prompts outrage in India.
Well, Sir Khan. Well, the problem was he showed up at the airport, no baggage, no nothing with him.
What?
They misplaced everything. But he didn't go on the plane with anything.
No carry-on?
No carry-ons, nothing.
Something doesn't sound right.
I know it doesn't sound right. And he didn't fly first class, I don't think, either, so.
Pointless babble tops Twitter use.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Anybody, it's just text messaging.
Yeah.
And it's almost all pointless babble.
It's basically text messaging to a lot of people.
But they said only 12% of it is relevant news.
But maybe only 12% is, but in a way, that's also an awful lot because we've actually gotten some good news information from Twitter.
I had the thing on the White House shutting down their snitch on everybody email site from Twitter before it made the news, network news, so.
Lack of inflation means no rise in Social Security benefits.
Yeah, it means you're going to get screwed on what you're paying, but you're not going to get any more money to do it if you're a senior. That's what Obama is to hit seniors one thing
after another. My gosh, you feel like it's closing in. Hamas can speak with Obama. I love that one.
I love because Obama can talk to these people. He'll talk to any terrorist in the world. Well, there are no terrorists anymore. They're misunderstood individuals. I keep forgetting.
Oh, that's right. The Yahoo Microsoft agreement, one-pager.
Well, yeah, basically because they know it's not going to get approved.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Okay. A politician will tell you one thing and do another thing.